If you're joining us for this episode, it means you just finished watching the uninstall of the factory Downpipes. We're going to be uploading those separately, so it's not one giant long video, but that way if you want to uninstall your Downpipes and put whatever company you choose, that's how to do that. It's not perfect, but it's how we got them off. Now we are unwrapping our brand new Downpipes from none other than our friends at CVF. So, for those of you that may not know, this is a sponsored product. Full disclosure, it was a nice little discount, so there is money on the table still, so you'll get our honest feedback on it. But I'm usually never disappointed with whatever CVF brings out. They also sponsored my 2016 Mustang, which was also a downpipe. If I didn't have everything else already installed in the car, I would have probably done the entire catalog that they have for the Mustang, but I had already had intake, charge pipes, intercooler, so the last thing was the actual downpipe themselves. Everything else for the Raptor that they have available was going on the truck, but now everything that I want for the Raptor is in the prototype stage, so that should be fun. Into the meat and bones of these things, they are made out of 304 stainless steel, which are always great to build out of. I always get made fun of because that's what I use on most of my builds, and they always tell me you're never going to see it unless you flip the car. So we don't want to do that to this one, but very nice all the time. High flow cat right down the center. Little flexi boy here just for all the haters. And it also connects the driver's side downpipe with the V-band clamp, which is a whole lot better than those regular clamps that you see from either factory or from other manufacturers. This just gets it to seat well together, and it just gives it a more professional look. You also get the turbo adapter deletes that come with these. They're already welded on, so you will need to get yourself a set of bolt extractors, so that way you can take them off of whatever's existing factory. We're going to be using the 8mm or the 5/16. We're yet to see if that works, if we got the right ones. And they are replaced by a 5/16 Allen key head. Should be interesting. So we made a mistake in our intro. You don't need a set of bolt extractors. That was our mistake. You need a stud extractor. So we cut filming and we actually ran to the store and bought one. So here's the actual stud from the truck. What you want to do, which way is that's loosening. You're going to insert this over the stud, and you're just going to continue cranking all the way. We're going to back it out, so you're basically loosening this and it's gripping onto the stud, and use our friend Mr. Fire to give you some heat to break it loose. Don't break the stud, but this actually helps tenfold and makes it quite easy. Highly recommend. Again, here's the part number, so that way you can get one for yourself. Now you want to get your O2 sensor tool and remove your O2 sensors from all the original spots.
I like how as soon as we start filming, everybody decides to start driving.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Anyways,
wherever you take these out on the stock locations, put them exactly the same when you're translating them over to your new downpipe. So this is the driver side end. We're going to take that. I guess we can do a side-by-side comparison, right?
Yeah, we probably can.
I don't have no fancy shop or anything, so you're getting concrete floor underneath the carport. So again, very nice. I really like the attention to detail on that. Very nice heat shield. you no longer have your... Two of them right back to back. Let me make sure there's nobody else coming.
Just go for it.
It doesn't matter. You no longer have your clamp that slides up and down on this side. It's all one piece, welded all together. Move all these plugs. These we broke loose already, but they're going to be difficult to break loose, and I look like a liar. Alright, well, if you've never used this tool before, insert the wire, get it aligned, and trust me, it's not going to be that easy for you. We already broke these off last night to make sure they wasn't that hard. There's the passenger side upper. Recommend putting some anti-seize just to help you in the future, just in case one of these goes bad in the later on. You don't need too much, just a little dab.
That's it.
Yep. Like we said, we're doing one at a time, so at least we get them all in the right spot. Thank you. Let's start with the quote-unquote easy one, which is the driver's side. Excuse me, passenger side. And you will...
We're in America, sir.
What? Oh, yeah. You will be reusing the stock gasket that's behind the donut when you take it off. So do not bend or snap or think you're not using that again. You're not using the donut, you're using the piece below it. Just to reiterate. I guess let me show what I mean when I say donut. And the actual gasket. So, here's the original donut that comes on the vehicle, and behind that is a gasket. You will need this, not this. So, I believe, just like that. So, these are going to there are two bolts. Since you gotta drive it for 20 minutes, what do you want to eat after we're done? It's part of the break-in process, so
eating?
Eat afterwards, yeah. Well,
go someplace to eat.
Yes, because you have to drive. That's 20 minutes away.
Yes, has to be 20 minutes away.
It has to be 20 minutes away.
I would say Roadhouse, but it's probably packed.
It probably is. But then again, we always do like Whataburger at 4 a.m. So
that is true, but Whataburger isn't packed at 4 a.m. Unless it is. In that case, that's weird, but okay. All right, so we're back. Excuse the lack of zoom, but underneath the truck, you can see up there is the top of the downpipe, some O2 sensors, a cat. Same thing over here. Honestly, this downpipe looks really good. You have a very nice V-band clamp right here. You have a slip clamp. You have one of these. Ball and socket. And then you have the Mountain exhaust. Honestly, this all looks really good. So far, quality is really good. We just need to finish buttoning up the truck. Gotta put this transfer case skid plate back on, transmission skid, and then from there we should be good to go. Okay. The assembly is complete. Now we're just going to... Hey,
I film you, film me.
Hey! Filmception. Touch it. Alright. We're just going to put up tools and then get to the fun part of starting the truck up.
And breaking in the cats, most important. Alrighty, well, there's first fire up, and this should be interesting.
Ready?
Yep. According to the paperwork, 10 minutes. Let it idle when you first start it up. Now we wait.